Hi everyone, I'm going to be making a recipe today for my French speaking world class. I'm going to be making crepes, and the French pronunciation for that is more like crepe. The S is silent, even if it's plural when it's French. And the original recipe is 2 large eggs at room temperature, 1 1/4 cup of whole milk at room temperature, 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 4 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt, and 3 tablespoons of melted unsalted butter. And the sugar is in some recipes and not in others, but that's mostly because crepe can be made either sweet or savory. And I'm going to try to pronounce it correctly through the video, but I might accidentally say crepes just from habit. I've never made crepes before, but it's going to be fun to try. And then I have to wait just a little while because the milk and egg are not at room temperature yet, so we'll be back for that. Okie dokie. So, egg. Milk. Flour. I should have put that more in the spouty thing. Melted butter. Unsalted, remember. And then this is a pinch of salt and a little sugar. Okay. And technically, you can put this in a blender from the recipe, but my blender sucks and I have a bullet. All right. And then this is going to go in the fridge for an hour and up to, I think they said 3 days. Okay, but it does need a little bit of time to like set. And then we will make some crepe. Okay, so it's been a couple of hours. We have our batter. I put a little pat of butter in a nonstick pan, and you kind of put it on a little bit higher to get it melted, and then you're going to turn it down to low medium, and then you get a 1/4 cup and put it in there. You can stir it up a little bit, get you in there, and then you're just going to pour the batter. And I've never made these before, like I said, but just from eating them, I know that they are very thin pancakes, and that something you're going to do is you're going to swivel around in a circular motion. Let's see if I can back up and get it all as thin as you can. Okay. This again. This time I'm just going to use how much I think is right. Because last time it was like not enough in the pan. Okay. Do the twirl. Now the good news is that the directions said like 45 seconds about on both sides. Like you're gonna give this, I'd say actually on this side you need a couple minutes. And then when you flip it, you really only need about 45 seconds on the other side and it'll be ready to take out. Now this was my other one that was a little bit botched, but honestly it looks good. And if I had 3 hands, I would film myself flipping this because it is rather entertaining, but I don't have 3 hands. So we'll be back soon. Yes, okay, I flipped it. It's probably not quite brown enough, but it did flip pretty good. And I think the key is just making sure that it's set because it's this big, very thin pancake, and it will, well, crepes, aka crepe, and it's just going to fall apart really easily if it's not set, okay? So now we're going to wait for this one to get brown before I flip it again. These are very fun. I encourage you to make them. You can make them on February 2nd because in France, that's Crepe Day. And it started out as like a religious one. Well, okay, if you go back, it's just like one of those things that's like it was a pagan celebration, and then the Christians took it over and made it about Jesus, and now everybody just eats pancakes. Sounds like lots of fun. Okay, I don't want to burn it. Okay, I have to concentrate, so I have to put you on hold again. Okay, and when you fold it, you're just kind of gonna do it in quarters. So you're gonna go like flip, flip, and then flip, and then voila! I did it! I did it! Okay. All right, all done. That third one went way easier when I wasn't trying to hold the camera, but I'm really happy with it. Traditional French